Hi, how you doing? So, where should we start? Mental health. You heard what I say? Mental health, depression, emotion, insanity, and blah blah blah. Sorry, insanity. Is that how you say? Ancients, your emotions. I'm gonna give you a little background from a kid, myself. I'm 32 years old. I don't know if you knew this. Probably you didn't know this, but I have committed suicide 4 times in my life. I have not committed suicide. Like I have tried. Hey, how you doing? Depression, mental health, the darkest places that we go in life, insanity, emotions, bullying, all those dark things in the life that everyone has, but you hide it. Some people could defeat it, some people cannot defeat it. I'm gonna take you to the dark side that I've been there before. I am not perfect. Sometimes people might watch me on social media, on my Instagram, Chachito04, just a little plug there. That I always seem so cheerful and everything else, but it took me a long time to arrive there. And I fight every day to not lose that person. Fight every day. Because depression is a very dark thing in life. Once you're there, it's very, I guess, strong, and it sucks you in. I'm sorry, it takes you inside and it makes you doubt yourself. It makes you overthink things, and it makes you go into places that you don't want to be there, or you are like, oh my god, what am I doing here? I am 32 years old. I am a gay man, and I have tried to kill myself before 4 times. I don't think I never spoken about this. Probably just my family, my husband, but I never been in deep and everything. But I feel like it's time to talk about it because it's 2020 and everybody has been through deep hell and deep darkness, because this year has been critical, crazy, and with everything, election, the coronavirus, people losing jobs and everything else. Depression is a very dark thing and it's always there. I'm going to speak to everyone that this block will fill into, and everything else. Whoever feels like they want to listen to this, or whoever wants to just hear my voice and everything else, you could come through anything. You could achieve anything and you will get out of this. I'm going to speak to the LGBTQ plus community. I am going to speak to the straight men, the straight women, anybody out there, to the elderly, to the young, to anyone that has ever been to a depression or is going to one right now. You could fight this. I am, as I mentioned before, I am 32. I tried to kill myself 4 times because I'm a homosexual man. I didn't know what it was. I'm Cuban. Came from a very strict not strict, but like very correctional boundaries of how to follow the rules, how like any Spanish family is raised and everything else. You gotta go to school, you have to respect your elderlies, you go to church, you get good grades and everything, and then that's how I was raised. I came to this country, the United States, when I was 12 years old. My mom is still in Cuba. My father is here. And then I have a brother. And then I was just a lost child. Not lost, meaning like I didn't know exactly what I wanted. And then I started falling into the dark. I didn't speak English. I had to learn English. I didn't have many friends. Made friends, and then I just started feeling like, why am I here? What am I doing? What everything else? So the very first time was very dark. And then it didn't work because I was just like, why? I kind of stopped myself, and then I was just like, I'm sorry, I just haven't spoken about this in a long time. I'm speaking about myself. A full circle is coming to you soon. When I did it, I was just being a child. I was just being, I guess, calling for help, but I didn't get the attention that I needed, I guess. The second time I did it was the scary part. I'm not gonna go into details of how I did it, but I'm gonna tell you what happens after. I ended up in a mental hospital. Took the easy way out because it was just the easy way, like I did, because we just didn't know where we was gonna go or what was the future. I learned a lot about myself in those 2 weeks. I feel like I learned a lot about myself in those 2 weeks, more than I have ever learned in my life. I was alone. They will wake you up at 5 a.m. to take your blood tests, to checking everything else. You had to eat. Sorry, the light keeps turning on, so I'm just gonna continue. You had a meal, your regular meals and everything. And there was this group of like talking of people. There was group therapy. I did get therapy. I do feel like people say, oh, therapy might not help and everything else. Sometimes it does. It just depends how honest you want to be with the person that you're talking to. And it's not how honest you want to be with the person, it's how honest you want to be with yourself. And how you want to share about yourself, and how do you want to accomplish or the goal that you want to do. So one of the things that my therapy, I had two. I'm very grateful to them. I hope they're well. I've never reached out again or like try to find them again. There was a lady and there was a guy. There were some amazing people that helped me through that time. And before I had already started talking. I believe in order to come out of it, you have to forgive yourself. You have to fight within yourself. Because we fall into a place like, oh my God, wherever, like myself as a gay man, I was just like, oh my God, I'm just not meant to be in this world. I'm not meant to be, I'm not gonna make my parents proud. I'm not gonna make anyone proud of myself and everything else. But the first thing you need to do is like, you have to make yourself proud first. In order to please anyone else in the world or anyone else around you or family or anyone else, you have to please yourself. You have to learn to love yourself. I know sounds stupid and cliche and everything else, but you have to learn to love yourself before you could get out of there, before you could get out of whatever situation you were or the situation I was. My situation was I was not accepting me as a gay man because I thought I was bad. I thought it was I'm a, I'm a Spanish, I'm a Cuban kid, Spanish. That is just like is a gay man, and then it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, are people gonna accept me? Are people gonna love me? Everything that I just figured to take the easy way out, and then God told me, hey, nobody. That's not how it works. People might get mad at everything else that I just mentioned, God and everything, but I do believe that I came with it. I don't believe I picked it up and got it myself because I like how my mom did her makeup, or I like how she dressed, or I like how women's were all dressed up and fabulous, and then I just like, oh my God, like no. I mean, like it's never been like that. So I didn't get it because I was just raised by two women because my parents got divorced when I was very young. Let me try to stay on topic. So I fought myself, and then the therapy helped me, the group, but then main thing was that I started accepting myself for who I was. That I started putting Manny first in order to before putting the world. I was a kid, and then I was just like, I need to I need to take care of myself first before I could take care of anyone else. And then I did that. Then as I accepted, I graduated high school. I barely graduated because during that time I was just going through the depression and everything, and then I became Mr. Party Man, you know? That life, you become Mr. Party and you just want to take on the world. So I barely graduated, but I graduated. And then I made it into college. I have some college credit, but then that's when I realized, hey, you're an adult now, you have to take care of yourself. I started realizing more, and then little by little I started to take the depression by myself, on myself, and figuring out not to let it in. When I felt like it was getting dark, or like I wanted to do like take on alcohol, or wanted to try to kill myself again and everything else, I just went for walks. For me, it was a way of finding walks. I've had a great friends throughout my life, and I still have different friends and everything that have helped me a lot and have taken care of me, and I was able to come out of the dark places that I will fall into when I was just depressed. Like, oh my God, the world doesn't like me and everything else. The world doesn't need to like you. You need to like yourself. You need to love yourself in order for the world to accept you. That's one of the things for you I want you to understand from this blog, from this video and everything. It's like, you need to love yourself. Me, myself. I still go into those dark places. There's times that I go into those dark places and everything else, and I'm just like, I call them now my demons. You know, like, these demons do not need to come out. It is very hard and everything to fight them, but what things that I do is I listen to music, I watch TV and everything else. Some people say, oh, watching TV laying down, that's depressing and everything. No, that person doesn't know what is your solution to fighting your own depression. So you have to set up your own way of getting yourself out of the dark. Also, I want you to get out of this video is that you will get out. Because if I got out of my depression, if I got out and I survived, and I'm 32 years old, married gay man living in with my parents for saving for a house with a husband, a dog, and a cat. That is full circle. That is definitely full circle. The house that I left when I was a wild child and everything, and depressed, and just like I wanted to take on the world, but I didn't want to take on the world. Like I was just like, when somebody will throw a punch at me, I would want to throw two, but I really didn't want to throw two. I was just screaming for help. You have to do what is right for yourself. You have to find yourself, your inner peace, find yourself support, and there is people outside that will help you. There is people everywhere in the world that will help you. You might think they're not there for you, they might not, but they're there for you. My family has been extremely the best for me. I truly loved them. I took them at the beginning for the ride of their life, but we are arrived to the place that we needed to be, and I hope we could continue growing to them. So to them, I want to say thank you, and I love you. Love them all. So back to the person that I was talking, you could get out of this. If I get out, you could get out. You could achieve a lot of things. You could fight it, because nothing is impossible. And never, never, ever stop believing in yourself. I could tell you that is very important. Don't ever stop believing in yourself. And I will truly ask you, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you don't follow me on social media or anything, but you see this and everything, and if you need help, you could reach out to me and I will help you. Sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes we need a stranger, we need a friend, we need a family member, we need somebody to be in our corner. Sometimes you feel like you don't have anybody in your corner, but sometimes an opinion of a stranger might be much better than a person at the moment that is living with it and doesn't understand it. So I am here for you if you want to talk about it, or want to just for somebody to listen to you. So that's what I needed it. And I didn't have it at the moment, or I just didn't know how to ask for help about it and everything else. So I hope you have got some information, have gotten understood what I was talking about. What I was trying to give you the message is that depression is there, anxiety, emotions and everything are there, but you could fight them. That's what I want you to get. You could fight them, you could get out. No matter what you are, gay, straight, bisexual, transgender, or anything could be fought in the world. Those depression, those demons that we have inside could be fought, and you could let them go, and you could accomplish a lot of things. I could assure you that could happen, because here I am, 32 years old, a kid, because I'm still a kid. I'm an adult and everything, my age, but sometimes the kid inside of me hasn't grown there and everything, but you could accomplish it, because full circle, as I mentioned you before, look where I live. For the people that I never thought that would take me back, I'm here. They saw me get married. They were at my wedding. My father gave a toast. He has accepted my husband. He has accepted me, my family, my stepmother, my mother, my aunts, my cousins, and everything will come around. It will just take time. But you also have to put yourself first. I know everybody says that, but you have to find it within yourself. And you could do that. You will be happy. You will be loved by yourself. You love yourself first, and then you could love everybody else. I know it's a cliche to say, love everybody else. Love yourself before you love. But it's really true. That saying, I want you to take that within yourself. that you could love yourself, and then everyone else will come after and they will love you as they always have. So life has a full circle, and the darkness that you are or you have been or anything could come, you could come out and you could accomplish everything. So I hope you got, I go back to, I know I keep going around and everything, but you will be okay. And I hope, I'm sorry for keep repeating myself, I'm like nervous and shaking, I cannot believe I'm talking about this. You will be okay. And just, as crazy it sounds, always tell yourself you love yourself, that you love yourself, and make sure you say that to yourself and fight, because there is always a better tomorrow, and a better days are coming. And the past that you're left, that you're left behind, or the past that you might still be living, the present and the future, everything ties down together, and they needed to go, they needed to happen. No matter what you think, I could tell you sure that everything that has happened in my life needed to happen to me in order to be here where I am today, and to accomplish everything that I have accomplished, and to have got to everything that I've been through. So all I want you to get is, and just final things, and then I'll stop going around in circles and everything. The depression and the darkness and the demons will always be there, but you could fight them and you could destroy them yourself. And no matter what it is, try to set yourself the best support team that you have. If you don't have one, reach out to anyone, because there's people out there, and I'm here for you. For anyone that would like to talk, or anyone that just wants to be listened or heard, if I could help you, I will do my best. Don't forget to love yourself. I know it's cliche, but love yourself before you could love anyone else. That's how I got out. I accepted myself. You have to accept what you are in order to move forward. That's one of the things I want you to get. So thank you so much, and I hope you got some type of message from this, and thank you for giving me the opportunity and this platform that I'm building little by little to let myself express and talk about depression, mental health, emotions, anxiety, anything that are the demons that you might have, the demons that I still have, but I fight them every day. Because crazy they might sound, you gotta let them know, not today, buddy, not today, because life gets better, and there's always happiness, and there's always a better day. So holy moly, I never thought I was thinking this. So I hope everybody likes this and receives it. If not, it wasn't meant to be it wasn't meant to be like that. But I will be okay, and you will be okay. So to that child, whoever is watching it, or the adult, you could accomplish this, and you could fight this. You got this. Because if I did it, you could do it. I know it sounds boring. If I did it, you did it. But trust me, you could do it. You could do it. Okay? I love you. And I'll stop talking now. And I'll see you all soon again with this conversation. Maybe we'll have another conversation soon again about this. But this is the first one of many. And then we'll see each other soon again. Thank you so much for taking your time. And thank you. I just keep saying thank you. I don't want to cry, so okay, because okay, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry, but I mean, if I cry, it's of happiness, because how they say, happiness of what I accomplished, and sometimes crying is good too, and it's a better. It's good to let it go. It's good for you to let it come out and everything else. So I hope you understood this, and I know I keep going in circles and everything, but I'm officially done. I'll see you all soon again with this. Hopefully we'll talk. Just a quick message to everybody that's watching this. I am okay. I just feel like this needed to come out, and people needed to see that there's a full circle and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. I know I sound like the books and everything that with this, all these quotes and things that I'm sharing, but they are true, and you are always able to believe on them, and you will see where you are. So all I want you to also remember is, if you need me, I'm here for you, and I do love you. I know we haven't met, but you could accomplish anything you say yourself to, and then continue on it. Okay? Reach out to me in any social media or anything. You already know my name, but if you need it, Manuel Ramirez. Instagram, Shashito04, and you will find me there, and I'll be there for you. I'll see you all soon again. Thank you for watching. I ended up in a mental hospital. I was there for 2 weeks. And I saw what is really people suffering, and people that have tried to kill themselves, or have made, or just took the easy way out in life, because sometimes. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned. I hope you understood the message, and I hope I spoke as much deep as I could, and you understood where I was coming from, and you never lose the faith on you. So just a little reminder on the rules at the bottom: subscribe, leave me a comment, thumbs up, and I hope to see you here next week. And I didn't lose you guys, and you're still here. And next week we'll be back to the fun stuff, but sometimes we have to have this talk. And it's good to share, because we are all humans. And don't forget, I'm human as well, and I enjoy making this vlogs for you guys. And I'll see you all next week, sooner than you think. We'll be not far away.